This is about, like I had two main hobbies in my life. One was I have had a lot of holiday, hobbies and stuff, over the years and stuff. Some of them are just really minor. I didn't do that for that long, and I go back and forth and so on. But I had two basic ones. The ones had to do with dogs, and that was showing dogs, training dogs, and so on, and being involved in clubs and so on. And then the other one was belly dance, including producing shows and stuff. So one of the clubs that I belonged to was dog clubs I belonged to was Golden West Obedience Club. It was I got heavily into. I didn't show so much in conformation. I showed mostly in obedience. I did obedience training with my dog, and not only with Tasha, my Bouvier, but I continued that with my Skipper Key Apache, and I even trained Dynamo, the white dog, a little German Shepherd looking dog. I trained her, even though she was basically a mutt, I would train her, and then some other dogs, and then, in the future, I also at least did basic obedience training for for like Flash and Flash, Neon, and Godzilla too. I think Godzilla went through basic obedience training, and then Rodan did. And I don't know if Rodan helped a lot with Rodan. Anyway, so this Golden West Obedience Club. Here's this is one of their newsletters from way back when, from July 1989. And at one time I was at one. Yeah, consul delegates on this one. It actually shows my name and stuff. Consul delegate. I don't know what the heck I was doing there. It's like, and the interesting thing is, it has Dee Fragnoli. She was a friend of mine, and so was Frank Robinson. And then it's got my name on there too. I did for 1 year was the editor of the Bulletin, and I think I did, and I just did other odds and ends with them, with the club. Then there was here's Golden West, just some kind of meeting notes from 1990, so and then. But yeah, it's like I went through, and then there was a few other clubs around. A lot of obedience clubs that have gone. Unfortunately, this club folded up years ago. I think probably in the early '90s. I think, I'm not sure exactly when. Which is kind of sad. They lost their main trainers and stuff. Wagin Tales. It's like this is from January 1990. Wagin Tales, and yes, my name's still on here is Don Lossing, and it's like I'm going to mention a few names. Robin and Don Lossing, they were friends of mine. I got to know them, and actually, it's like it was really nice because what happened is they actually made. She offered her home up for my wedding reception when I got married to Herb. So very nice people. They lived in Lomita. And actually, some of these people, it's like there was also. I just wanted to mention a few people. Let's see. There was the trainers were Linda Ponjalik and Joan Weaver were the trainers. It's like, but I think by this time they had already left. Then there was my friend Dee. I'll do a video on her. She had poodles. Let's see. Then there was a guy named Bill, and I don't even remember his last name. He had a dog named Caesar. He was a black lab. I'm trying to remember everything I can about these things. The people, and this is like, I just think this is fascinating that I found all this stuff. And actually, there's even more. This is actually Southwest Obedience Club, Los Angeles. This is a licensed show, I guess. It's like this was a competing. Southwest was a competing obedience club because we would get into competitions and compete against each other, all the different clubs. There used to be a lot of different obedience clubs. It's like not like there are now. And actually, Southwest is still around. Interestingly, a lot of them folded up and went away over the years because it's not quite the hobby it used to be. Not as popular, and but they're still around. And I actually I took Rodan there for training, through them. So this is Bouvier stuff. anyway, it's like I just wanted to, you know, talk about you know, the club that I belong to and stuff, and it was just a long relationship. Unfortunately, I was you know, when it closed up, I was, you know, kind of, we made the decision. There was just a few of us, you know, hanging on, and Robin just decided to close up the club and stuff, and I was kind of there for that last meeting, and she had photos and stuff, and I was able to get some of the photos from some of the books and stuff, and you know, I don't have them right here right now, but it's like just kind of a sad, you know, sad piece of history that they folded up. But it was a lot of good memories. So, you know, we'd go to Alondra Park, where our main thing was going to Alondra Park and training the dogs at Alondra Park. That was where we did the training, and you know, we would go over there, and you know, every week I think we went, like the regular training was once a week, but I think they had, you know, other things and stuff. So it seemed to me I was over there usually a couple times a week on average with my dogs and stuff, because I started getting to know the people and everything, and making friends with these people, and anyway, that's, you know, it's like that's it for now on the Golden West Obedience Club. I just thought I'd like to tell a story about it, and the good memories.